Okay, so we did the wheel. I showed you how to do it freehand. Um, Now I'm going to continue on, but this is for those folks of us. If you have a protractor and a compass, where is my compass? Where did I lose? Oh, there it is. So if you have one of these are really helpful uh, to make a wheel. And this, this is also very helpful if you have it at home. If not, you can do it freehand like I did in video A. Video B, I'm going to do it this way. And also the reason I'm not using the little portable camera, I tried. I can't do it. It's too shaky for me. So we're gonna do our little color wheel right now. So I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna use first of all a pencil, and I'm gonna draw this. There's my first circle. Now my other circle. Perfect. And it is moving the paper around. I know that. And I'm gonna go in here deep. Whoops, I messed up. And you guys can see this. So, this is much better. Okay, that's not working. And I don't like it because it's not in the center. So I'm going to kill this one off. And should have done it right the first place. So I'm going to grab some tape. I like to use painter's tape. It used to be really cheap at 99. Now it's not. But it's still pretty good. So I'm going to do my circle one more time. So I'm going to put here in the center. Right here. You guys can see that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to draw my circle. Play nice. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to do another circle in here. Great. Now I'm going to move this. Okay. In here. I had an accident. I can just see it again. It happened again. No. So what I'm going to do is, it's not the end. I'm going to erase this. That's okay. I can live without this. Don't need, actually. So I'm going to sketch this. That's good, because this we're going to mix all our colors in the center. And if we can get a gray, and we're doing two. I'm doing two wheels, one for So perfect. Okay, good. Now I wonder if I can do something like this here. Nope. So I'm gonna use my other one right here. I prefer doing it this way. I'm gonna move my pencil around a little bit. There we go. Okay. And okay, is it fixed? Yeah, it's fixed. It's not gonna move, I hope. There we go. Find the center. There we go. So very gently. I wonder if okay. There we go. And what we're doing is we're doing our color wheel, our own homemade color wheel, but we're learning how to paint in 3D, or color in 3D. I'm going to go here too. Hopefully I'm still in the same spot, I hope. Okay, it actually came out really nice, I have to admit. Okay, so I'm going to be mixing around here. So this is where so now I'm going to do this one. Okay. Make sure it's still in the same dot, Mr. Navas. There we go. Perfect. I think it came out much better. So if you have the tools, use them. That's what they're there for. If you're using them for your calculus trig classes, use them. You can use them in art now. If you don't have those classes, do it in like I did in part A. So now what I'm doing is I'm re-emphasizing. I'm thickening the lines more. So let me put the tapes here. I'm going to need them later on, especially when I set up my water station. Okay, and it's okay. For you, so right now I am darkening my lines. And you guys can see this. And it is Friday. I actually got up early, but then I went back to sleep. I did some chores. I was supposed to clean up my my room, and I'm taking a nap. And I took a nap, got up, and I go, oh, I gotta make these videos. So, and I'm doing this with pencil. The reason I'm not doing it with ink is two things. Graphite will not, when you drop water on it, will not dissolve like ink will. We never know with what type of ink you might have at home. So this is why I'm going to say go with graphite. Number 2, pencil. If you have the pump up ones, that is graphite. So number 2, it's the most common one, but if I know they change the number sometimes. And the reason they did do that, guys, is so when you take a test, a bubble test, you cannot cheat or change the program. That's how they work. And I'm going to come back to this line right here, tracing it. It's a phantom line, but I want it to be nice and should have been sketching more. And you're saying, why are you doing all those lines? Well, I want to have different levels of shadow of my color using complementary. Okay, so here we go. And the one in here, I'll tell you why here we're going to add black into this one. Okay. If I was teaching a painting class, I'd be forcing you guys to do more valley strips. But no, this is just Art 1 and Art 2, and I think just put you guys into the introduction. Do you guys see that? Look at it. Looks really nice. I think it's nicer than the other one. Sometimes you do have to use the tools, the proper tools for the job. And I believe it or not, I think I got this at the 99. So I'm going to put another line here, right here. The problem is, I'm afraid it's going to move around, so I'm going to have to put some tape here so it won't move around. Very gently. Please, Mr. Navas, don't mess up, because you did a really nice job. See that, guys? Okay. Okay, cool. There we go. And the reason is, if you take some advanced drawing, any kind of art class, you deal with color, even digital ones, or design. You have to do a color wheel, believe it or not. It's the quiz everybody. Think of it as the same essay everybody writes over and over. And also it depends if you're doing color ink, color pencils, watercolors, oils. Your instructor will come out with it. Even with a computer when you're doing digital art. Some people like it. It's great for advertising and posters and for the videos, but you have to also learn how to blend colors with pixels. So I think we're pretty good. It looks a little bit off, I know, but now let's talk about our valley strips. We're going to do a warm color and a cold color. So you're going to grab the ruler again, and I'm going to show you how to do it much easier. I'm going to grab your ordinary average day. So I'm going to do 7 levels, and I'm going to show you how to do 2 colors. I'm going to do, here we go, and I'm going to measure them by an inch. That's 1, 2, where's 3? Messed up 2. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I go 1, 2, 3, number 4 will be your color here. So I'm going to pick probably red and green. I'm sorry, I probably will pick red and blue. So now I'm going to measure this way. I'm going to measure it this way. and I'm going to measure it this way. And I have my value strip. It's poly pencil. I'm going to do my second one. Let me move the tape so you guys can see what I'm going to. Can you guys see that? Okay. So I'm going to put my tape here so it holds it down. I want it to be parallel to this. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Let me move my equipment out of the way. I need to move the knife just in case. So that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to go same thing here. This is probably going to be my cold and my warm color. This is going to be my value strip. So I'm going to go this way. And go this way too. I think I am lined up to that one. I hope. And my first inch was here. My second inch is here. And I need this so I can measure this properly, space them out. Okay, you guys can see that. Here's number 2. Line up to this one. And perfect. So I'm going to close this right here. Okay. So the color's going to go here. And here we go. That's my first block. See that, guys? So I'm probably going to put the color here. And I'm going to go black on one side, white on one side, and the pure color here. And the color is going to go in tones. And I am using the language in tones. So there we go. They call them doing value tones. Okay. Whoops. There we go. But I'm not going to be done just with that. No. I got to teach you guys all my secrets in painting and the foundation. So here we go. So you guys see that? Got that, guys? So you should have 2 value tones and you have your color wheel. We're not done yet. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I am going to do a slice. Okay, so just be patient with me. A pizza slice, just like we're going to do in there. Just like here. And we're going to do 7 tones, much smaller. You're going to use the same colors you did here too, but you're going to add the complementary. And I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use this. So think of it as your pizza pie slice that's outside, left over. There's one. I'm not really happy with it. Just see what happens. You can use a different type of tools to arch it. Or you can use this, which I'm going to do right now. There we go. That's good. Okay. Will it work? I think so. There's one slice. Another one. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. I think this is as far as it's going to go. Maybe. Nope. Okay. So one will be warm. One will be cold. Okay, so this will be warm too. Except we're going to add complementaries here. And I'm going to do another one here. So let me get it over here. You're like, that's a lot, Mr. No. I know you want to have it in one section. I'm going to go the same way I did the other one. Okay. So now go this way. Let's go this way. So this will go, let's say, here. Okay. You guys see what I did? Same thing as the other side. So this will be my cold side. That's my warm one. Now I'm going to start with the... Okay, cool. How many slices I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go 1, 2. This should be 5, 3, and 4. That's going to help me to make it a little bit closer to what I wanted. There we go. And we're doing just like the Renaissance Masters. And this one should go in the middle. That's okay. So now I grab my pencil, and I'm gonna erase these. They just look awkward. We don't give too much information in case you have somebody looking over your shoulder. You don't want to share the information. And believe it or not, this is like sophomore year of art school, our design programs. So here we go. There we go. And like I said, do it with a pencil. Don't do it with a pen. So here, let me show you what's going to happen here. You're going to pick a color, a warm and a cold color. So here we're going to add black. Here you're going to add white. But the pure color stays here. And the color is going to disintegrate into that section. So let me just write it much nicer. I write really fast. All those years from taking notes in prep school and college. And still today when I go to conferences. So, and the color, there we go. So this is a value strip. These ones look like a script. These are value strips. These ones are, we call them tone strips. I just know the lady who, she's a PhD in the field. She teaches high school, and yeah, she's done her doctorate and all that. But she has weird ideas she thought I was too stuffy and too much of a traditionalist. She doesn't know me too well. The funny part is her boss at where she teaches was one of my professors. So now let's start dividing the color wheel. So I'm looking at the color wheel in this direction from here. So I know up here I'm going to have yellow. I'm going to start dividing it. So I'm going to write yellow in here. So I wrote yellow on the top. Yellow, and its complementary will be violet. Purple, as you kids call it. But it's really violet, its proper name. Okay, so now we're going to have red, yellow. And I know across here, I'm going to make a line just to remind me. Red, yellow is going to go here. So red, yellow. I'm going to put an R and a W. See that? So this means violet. I say blue violet. Blue violet's going to go in this direction. Those are its complementary. So this one's going to go this way. This one's going to go this way. And red, definitely red's going to go here. So I'm going to imagine red. No, Mr. Navas. Blue. It's orange. Yellow. So orange is going to go next. So blue, if blue's going to go here, and then blue's going to go here. Yes, blue's going to go here. This means orange is going to go here. And I'm writing out the primary and secondary colors. So if you guys can see that, can you guys see how I'm doing it? Okay. So now blue violet's going to go here. Yellow. So then we're going to have red orange. Here's where we're going to have red orange. Red orange. Okay, so this means this is blue. This is a B. Red orange. So this would be blue green. Think of it as a frenemy or arch enemy. So you have Joker and the Batman, Van Helsing versus Dracula. So here we go. So next one will be red, and this is red's frenemy is green. There we go. So we go across. Green's gonna go here. Okay, good. It's coming out very nicely. So you guys see that? They're spacing out very nicely. Do you see where I'm going to space the colors? I'm going to make them into pizza slices, just like these ones out here. Except I'm not going to add black in here. I'm going to do tones of complementary. So now we've got green, the last one. Violet green. I'm sorry, red violet. Red violet goes here. So this means if I go across, yellow green. So yellow green, yellow green. I'm going to flip this around so you guys can read it like I am. So I'm going to write green here. And blue. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to make a photocopy of this. I'm going to print it up. So I'm kind of worried the ink is going to blend in, but it might not. So here we go. So what's going to happen here is here I'm going to add its color. I'm going to put the color here, but here I'm going to put the color plus white. Here I'm going to put the color plus its warm color. So I'm going to have to go across the color wheel for this one. Here, I'm just going to have the color. But I'm going to have its complementary. Okay, so here I'm going to have the color itself. Let me just write color. And then plus complementary and black. And that's how we're going to, I'm going to show you guys how to do that in the second video. So right now, guys, you should have this for now. This is video B. We drew our value strips, our complementary tones. That's level. So this is level 1. This will be level 2, and this will be level 3. The slices. Okay, guys. Now we're not fully done. We got to start dividing the pizza pie. So I got to be very careful. I'm going to start dividing the pizza pie here. And I got to think of my lines here. So it's going to go this way. Now I have this. So this one's going to go this way. So this one's going to have to come down all the way over here. So doing that, I'm imagining my implied lines. I'm doing my little dots. And you know why I'm doing that? It's going to save me a lot of time when I line this up. So it won't look messy. There we go. This one is going to go this way. There we go. And precision. You got to be precise. Engineers and designers have to do this. So I drew my dots. If you see that, those little dots between the words. Now I'm going to grab a transparent ruler. I wish I wanted to do this early on in the morning, but it's a day off and I wanted to sleep in after I did my chores around the house. So right now I'm going to connect all 3 dots right now. So I'm lining up. There we go. After this, there we go. So it went through the dots. See that, guys? So this is part B. This also does count part of the assignment. Okay, so you're going to draw your color wheel, and that's what we're doing. We're drawing our slices. You guys see that? Okay, so now I'm going to go with yellow orange with blue violet. I'm going to make those slices right now. Line it up to the dot. You want it to go from the center too, guys. Wait, let me put it down to the dot. There we go. That will work good. Okay, so now I'm going to erase the slice here. because I don't want this. I'm going to trace that later on. So it kind of lost some of it, but it's okay. There we go. You guys see the slices are coming in. Okay, so now to the next one. And line it up to the dot. There we go. And I'm going to erase this right now. It's okay. Here we're going to blend all the colors. So I just want to erase it because it kind of bothers me. It's okay. There we go. It's homemade. If you've never done, I know some of you guys have probably done this if you've taken art in middle school. Done a simple one. We're doing the college one, the one you know. So here we go. It's your first professional color wheel, and like I said, anytime you take an art class or a design class, you're gonna have to do this. And here I'm gonna stop the last one. Line that up. I think we're gonna be good. I'm gonna go soft, see if it looks decent. Yeah, that'll work. That will definitely work. You shouldn't have not. I should have done this way. So there we go. So right now I got my color wheel now center. See that, guys? So we have just finished our color wheel, our two value strips, and our complementary tone with shadow. Or these are chiaroscuros. Color and chiaroscuro. Let's just call it that. That's what it is actually. Color and chiaroscuro. Roscuro. So there you guys go. This is our worksheet to work with. It's taken me a little bit slow time, 27 minutes, because I had to like figure it out. And I'm wearing my. I would have gone. This is sort of like what the Super Bowl is for American football, or the King's Cup in Spain for soccer, or what do they do for bullfighting? You just get to bullfight at the Maestranza, or for tennis, Wimbledon, or I forgot what the other place in New York. I would have gone to the LA Art Expo. It is the Boran Swiss International Fair. I used to go to it every year. But anyways, we should have our two value strips. That's the first thing we're going to do to paint our color. Then we're going to do the color wheel to get the complementaries across in tones. We're going to do different tones in here. And then we're going to do the shadow tones, or if you want to be fancy, call it the chiaroscuro. Those are the pizza slices. So it's like taking a slice from here with the complementary, but we're adding black to it. We're basically adding these two. And you're going to start coloring like professionals now, okay? So this is video B. It's taking a little bit longer. You saw me how to do this without the tools. You can do it, if you need to do it freehand, you only have a ruler, go for it. That's why I did video A. Video B, for me, it's much easier using the tools. Sorry. If you don't have them, you can still, divide the slices like I did. Just have to make inner circles. I would advise if you don't have the tools like I did, the compass, and try to at least do 3 inner circles, but without just the center of the pie. Think of this as the plastic where the pizza pie is when they get in delivery, and these are the different slices. Like one could have pepperoni, one will have anchovies, or if you're Canadian, bacon and ham, and then you have the crust, and we should be good. Okay, guys? So see you in video C. I'll be back in a second. And we got video C done. I mean B.